Thanks for staying with us. This year's Father's Day celebration took on a somber tone for one father and son.
Now living in Germany, the son is raising awareness across Europe for his father, who's been imprisoned in China for over a year just because of his faith.
NTD's Flora Hua has more on the story.
Ding and his father haven't been able to celebrate Father's Day for 2 years. Last May, Chinese police arrested his parents in the northern city of Rizhao, China, without an arrest warrant. That's because of their faith in spiritual meditation practice Falun Gong. The Chinese Communist Party has been using national resources to defame and persecute the faith group for almost 25 years.
Due to the persecution of Falun Gong in China, I haven't seen my parents for 12 years. Now, my family is separated. My father is being illegally detained in the Chinese Shandong province prison. My mother is under surveillance, and I, their only child, am in exile in Germany. For more than 1 year, I have not get any chance to talk to my father, and the CCP authorities do not allow any family members to visit my father in prison. So I don't know how my father is really doing there. And they openly claim that a Falun Gong practitioner's death would not be a big deal. So I was extremely worried about my father.
According to survivors of the persecution, the CCP uses various means to force Falun Gong practitioners to give up their faith, including physical abuse and sleep deprivation. Ding is working to raise global awareness, organizing overseas campaigns that call on the Chinese regime to set his father free. His effort has gained wide support from many EU political figures, but also angered Chinese authorities.
The Chinese policeman came to the home of my mother and threatened her and told her, "We will imprison your husband just because of the protest letters, just because of your son." So they will never stop to try and silence me. And these reactions show that the Chinese authorities are extremely afraid of international society because they are afraid of being exposed their crimes against Falun Gong practitioners.
So you have been calling on politicians in Europe to help your family. And so what does it look like with their support today?
In January of this year, the European Parliament has passed a resolution on the persecution of Falun Gong and singled out the case of my parents. The resolution demands the immediate release of my father and all Falun Gong practitioners in China. And it also calls for sanctions against all perpetrators and entities who have contributed to the persecution of Falun Gong in China and abroad.
Member of EU Parliament Mariam Laxman reposted Ding's Father's Day post and urged the blog to do more to defend persecuted groups. She added that standing up for values makes us stronger.
Mr. Ding, can you tell us a little bit more about your father?
My father is, for me, the best father. I'm extremely proud of him because determination and his courage, not only for his faith, but also his great courage to help stop the persecution of Falun Gong in China.
Do you have anything to say to your father who's still in a Chinese prison today?
Every millisecond of the persecution of Falun Gong by the CCP is an incredible injustice. I will dedicate myself to free my father from the state crime.
Flora Hua, NTD News.
Hopefully he is released immediately because that is not right.
Yeah, it's a tough fight he's fighting, and I'm happy that he was able to garner that support in the European Parliament and from other politicians or influential people.
Yeah, and back in May, when the police took his parents away from the tea plantation they had, it was the volunteers from around the world that just started calling the police and urging them to release his mother, and she was released, so hopefully the father can follow.
Yeah, absolutely. We have learned on multiple occasions that, you know, the actions we take abroad make a difference. So that's definitely reassuring to know.
Yeah, and these rights advocates are warning that his father faces a longer imprisonment and even torture.
Yeah, I cannot believe how hard that must be. Let's wish him all the best of luck, and we hope that his father will be released soon.